Hi there, viewers and gamers alike out there, and welcome back for more of Batman Arkham Knight New Game Plus as we continue for the alternate storyline in progress. Previous episode was part 14 because I forgot to say the number, so now I said the number. It was part 14. Now this one is part 15. 15. Okay, you get it? Part 15? Thank you, I said it. Part 15. And Batman's gonna be wearing the V7.43 because that suit of armor looks way better than the one of Arkham City. The one in Arkham City's not too bad. The Arkham City, not the post one, the original Arkham City suit looks pretty good. It was pretty good. The V7.43 of post Arkham City of this skin right here in this game is even better, which I love it so much. And I'm not kidding. By the way, as I was explaining from Batman about this, if he's about to nearly pass out with the psychosis of going into because of that amplified toxin that he will suffer into complete madness and psychological trauma, I'll have to do something that I've never done. It's kind of like switch roles. When I mean switch roles, I mean switch places. You'll find out why, because yeah, and guess who just showed up on the doorstep? Yeah. It's Dark Leader. Right on the doorstep of inside the Wayne Manor, into the Batcave, and the Prince of Persia is fighting against the one who's... Thanks. I only shot that because you were not being debriefed.
Oh, there you are. Come on out and soak up the view.
However, Dragon doesn't realize this.
Ah, beautiful, isn't it? This is our future, Bats.
And I'm about to find out how in the world did Dark Leader got into the Batcave.
Dive down there and
his medallion that was not protected, that was making somewhat invisible to him, is no longer making him invisible. Now they know he is there in the Batcave working with Batman. Well, actually... yeah. They thought, wait a minute, who are you? And says, I'm Lita, but I'm not the one I'm not who you think I am. And then this other character shows up and says, I'm also Ray, but also I'm not the person who you think I was. And they're saying like, what? The Prince of Persia says, what are you talking about? Who are you and what are you doing? And they reveal their true selves. And they're here for... they're not here for the Prince of Persia, but they're gonna try to get rid of him. They're here for me. Not just for Batman, but Batman is part of a vessel. I'm the one who's carrying the main course. They were after me the whole time, but into the Toxin Cloudburst, hopefully they might catch me off guard. However, since Batman and I had like the mind link channel through ours, because they cannot read to it, but it's only a matter of time. They're gonna break through that mind link. We had to figure out fast. So yeah. When I say switch roles, you'll find out why. Oh,
no turning back now, Bats. It's time to face your fears.
Okay, Batman. Just like we practiced. It's now or never.
Master Bruce, I hope you're not planning what I think you're planning. It would be reckless and irresponsible, even by your standards.
It's the only option, Alfred.
Sir, even if the gas doesn't immediately incapacitate you, another dose could cause long-term psychological trauma.
I have no choice.
He'll have to work fast.
Whee!
Get ready.
I need to remove the power core slowly, or the failsafe lock will kick in.
We both have to switch roles fast.
This is it, Bats. Can you feel the rush of that delicious toxin burning through your veins, creeping into that demented mind of ours? I sure can. I'm getting stronger, Bruce. I'm more alive with every breath you take.
Sir, you're running out of time. Get out of there now.
Stay calm. Take deep, slow breaths. Deep, slow breaths. All that effort must be tiring you out. You're getting sleepy, Bats. By Bats, see, I'm getting free. Soon you'll be the one trapped inside me. So keep taking breaths, great lungfuls of fear. Soon Bats will be gone, and I'll kill him. Awaken every brain cell. Your gray matter is turning green.
Mr. Bruce, are you all right? Sir, are you there?
Give me a moment, Alfred. I'll be fine.
You're not looking too good, old boy. It won't be long now till I'm behind the wheel. Just think of the fun we'll have then. Brains, brawn, brutality, the full package. We'll have Gotham at our mercy. And you know what the best part is? You'll be there with me every step of the way, watching it all from the passenger seat. I don't know about you, pal, but I can hardly wait.
Master Bruce, are you okay?
Better.
Thank goodness. That's a relief indeed. You should know, sir, that the levels of fear toxin in the atmosphere are interfering with the Batmobile's scanners. You may struggle to track the cloudburst.
Ivy, I can't track the cloudbursts in this gas. Clear out as much as you can.
I can't, Batman. My plans are too weak.
Then tell me where to find another.
There's a tree buried deep beneath Founders Island. The Miagani people called her Ayana.
I'll find it.
Okay. When I meant the word switch roles, and he and I kind of switched minds because of the psychosis and the psychological trauma of beer gas. Of course, you don't see Draken on the thumbnail. You see me switching minds with Batman, as if you can tell, because it'll help reduce the beer toxin of the amplified gas of the Cloudburst, which we kind of had this in play. But I told him once we've done finishing the Cloudburst, I'll switch minds back. The ones who were attacking the Prince of Persia and the Sailor Scouts, I mean, now Sailor Moon is stuck deep inside. And now Sailor Mini Moon finds it in shock that her friends are kind of played like an April Fool's joke, and I found out why were they acting so lovey-dovey all of a sudden from the very beginning. It seems they were working with some person by the name of Our Lady Queen, Our Lady Black Queen, if you want to know. Ah, phooey. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Let's see, it's at the near Drescher. Here we go. Come on. Come on.
Alfred, I've located Ivy's plant to process the remaining toxin, but the sonar can't penetrate deep enough to release it.
One moment, sir. The new extension to the Gotham subway is under construction directly beneath your location. I believe you'll find an access point in Port Adams. Will that suffice?
It's a start. Send me the location.
Port Adams. Let's go. A reference to the name of Neil Adams, which is an Easter egg. Neil Adams, anyone?
Too deep. I need to head underground.
Hurry, please.
If we rescue Ivy, we rescue Sailor Moon. But what did they mention that we are here under the orders of Our Lady Black Queen and our Lord Draken?
I've reached the container yard, Alfred. I need access.
Of course, sir. I must warn you, scans reveal there's a considerable number of the malicious tanks inside.
Not for long. They're between me and the plant.
But even if I want to give Batman's mind back, I promised. But I will have to destroy the Cloudburst. We'll have to switch minds. I'll give his mind back once we're underground.
Diamondback's hit! It won't take another strike!
Ah! Whoa!
Diamondback down. EMP strike. System reboot initiated. I've lost the drone. Dragon's been taken.
Glad you got the wheels back. I want a proper fight when we meet.
Lost the diamond.
Not this time, Dark Knight.
You just don't know when you're beat, do you? You still think you can win? Win what? This is over.
Over for you. You got any more?
I can't see him.
He's there, Sergeant.
Oh boy, come on, fellas. Is that how you try to take me out? Ah, missile launcher. Time.
Drone's offline at the container yard.
I need to find a way to reach the center of the container.
He's broken through the outer defenses. Drone down.
Whoa.
Twin Rattler offline.
I know how to time it.
Want to kill the city that way. Your time will come.
Ah!
Hit.
Target hit this. Imbecile.
Scarecrow, you read me? He took out the container yard drones. He's wasting his time. There's nothing there.
Nothing we know of.
Oh, don't worry. By the way, Sailor Minimoon says go underground and go underground, and it's the only way to check out to find Ivy's plant. That's where Sailor Moon is at. And how did she got on one part of the plant that's deep under the ground? I will never know, because this is just weird. It's all too complicated for me and Batman, but we are playing smart to play dumb.
Honestly, Bat, I thought we were making progress here. Are you really gonna let Plant Lady turn this place into her own personal garden? Have you seen what's happening out there? It's a Joker Wonderland.
It's not a Joker Wonderland, I'll give you that.
What do you seek in those tunnels, Batman? Hope? You will find none. I once searched for terror in chemistry. I thought perfectly arranged atoms could unlock the demons in a man's mind. You proved me wrong.
We're gonna have to disable a drone. A drone tank. There we go. By the way, that drone tank is blind and it will not fire on us. Oh boy.
The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time, so the previous drone will be back online.
If there was one way to get up there being shot, that would have been helpful. By the way, I kind of switched minds back with Batman, and now he's in control. Since he's underground, he should be fine. Yeah, I mean, Batman does not like getting shot. Stay hidden. Yep, it cannot see us through another drone tank. It thinks we're just invisible. Oh boy. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. No. 3. Climb down. Let's go.
Drone's been hit.
Haha, losers.
You're gonna lose eventually.
How can the world know fear, true dread, when it has you? A stalwart knight, ever ready to slay monsters. Fear isn't pure biology, Batman. It's more than instinct. True fear is the absence of hope. And hope is the spread wings of a bat, shining on the clouds.
Shining on the clouds. Well, that's what people believe. This is part 15. Oh, gosh. Well, yeah. There we go. Let's see. Oh, great.
No, you're not still digging around for Ivy's ancient shrubbery, are you? It's over, Bats. Barbara's dead. Choking on Scarecrow's crazy juice, and your popularity's falling faster than the flying raisins on Bring Your Kid to Work Day. There's nothing left to fight for.
Bring your kid to work day. What a...
You promised that Gotham would be safe, protected. But what does the world see now? My toxin choking its streets, blotting out the moonlight, poisoning the saplings you thought could stop me. And now, Dark Knight, I turn to you. But don't be afraid. It's not your life that needs it. Or myth. The hope that you stand for. The hope that dies tonight.
is not gonna die. That hope will shine brightly into the darkness. Oh boy. Next! Wait a minute. That's better. Looks like a rail line network that's not completed. Well, Batman, do the switches.
Out for you! Scarecrow's won! There's no city left to save. So quit with the heroics and start embracing your Joker side.
No. He's not gonna do that, because, it's just not his style and not my own, because you share a part of my mind and will of renewing the blood cells, and for that, I'm fighting with every fiber I got, along with Batman, along with the help of Batman's will and mind. You think you have what it takes to get in the bag? Pretty nifty.
Master Bruce, my sincerest apologies, but my search for the Arkham Knight's identity has proved fruitless.
Nothing?
I have a short list of candidates we cannot fully eliminate. No, I have no likely suspects.
Shift focus to former Arkham staff. Hugo Strange had ulterior motives. Quincy Sharp was unstable.
Are you saying the Arkham Knight is a co-conspirator looking to finish their work?
Exactly.
It's my side, okay. Okay, we're going to this tunnel here, but if we follow the deprived tunnel of which one? Right there.
I can make her grow, Batman, but you need to wake her up.
Oh, don't worry, redhead girl. We will make her wake her up. And I do believe we are gonna stop here for the time being.
She's not dead, just forgotten. I can bring her back.
We're gonna stop here for the time being, and don't worry, we're gonna continue to pick up from where we left off. And thanks for watching! And don't forget to like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And tell me, what do you guys think of Batman Arkham Knight New Game Plus on the alternate storyline? Because we're gonna do battle with the Arkham Knight and his fearsome Cloudburst tank somehow and somewhat and so on and so forth. Don't worry, it's gonna be an epic battle that I will never forget, including Batman as well, as always. So for anyways, this is Leo Wolverine saying and speaking as always as your sensational, amazing Spider-Man and Power Ranger who takes chances, makes mistakes, and get messy in Leo's Let's Plays Alliance. Godspeed, play safe, and shalom! The Prince of Persia is now being under attack by these two people, and sooner or later, the plot is going to be revealed of what happens next on this alternative storyline with the thumbnail, as you can see what's going on that happened. So, yep, the Dark Knight is always watching you, and so am I.